Hello everyone. Today here we are with a new topic of grammar and the name of the topic is pronouns. Now let us start with the topic. First of all, the definition of pronoun. What is a pronoun? Pronouns are words that can take the place of nouns. If someone or something has already been mentioned in a sentence, then a pronoun is often used in its place the next time. And this helps to avoid unnecessary repetition of words. Or you can say that pronouns are words used in place of nouns. Let us see an example. Radhika studies in class 6 and she is my best friend. The first sentence says Radhika is a noun here because that is the name of a person. That is why in the first sentence Radhika is a noun, whereas in the next sentence she is my best friend, she refers to a pronoun. Why she refers to a pronoun? Because it is taking the place of noun. That is why she is a pronoun here. Now, types of pronouns which you have to study in class 6 are personal pronouns and possessive pronouns. Let us move to personal pronouns first. A personal pronoun refers to people, thing, or animal. Means whichever words are referring to the people, thing, or animal or used in place of the name of people, thing, or animal, they are known as personal pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, we, they, me, you, him, her, it, us, them. All these words refer to personal pronouns. There are two types of personal pronouns. The first one is subject or a nominative pronouns, whereas the next one is objective pronouns. Coming to the first type, that is subject or a nominative pronoun. Let us see what it is. When we use personal pronouns as the subject in the sentence, they are called subject or a nominative pronoun. For example, what is a subject first? Let us see. The subject is the person or thing doing something. Okay? The first thing that we have to know is what is subject. Subject is the person or thing doing something, or you can say that he is the doer of the action. So, whoever is the doer of the action, whoever is performing the action in the sentence is known as the subject in the sentence. The subject pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. So, words which are used as personal pronouns as the subject in the sentence are known as subject or nominative pronouns. Now, let us see an example. She is a teacher. She is the subject pronoun here because who is the doer of the action? She is the doer of the action. Whereas we are the champions. We is again the doer of the action. That is why we is referring to as a subject or a nominative pronoun. Next is objective pronouns. When we use personal pronouns as the object in the sentence, they are called as objective pronouns. Again, we will talk about object first. The object is having something done to it, or you can say object is the receiver of the action. That is why it is known as object of a pronoun. So wherever we use personal pronoun as the object in the sentence, they are called as objective pronouns. For example, Charles told him the truth. Who is telling the truth? Charles is telling, but to whom he is saying? He is telling the truth to him. That is why the word him is the receiver of the action and him is acting as an objective pronoun there. So, objective pronouns are me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. All these words refer to objective pronouns. Now, coming to the next type of noun, that is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns stand for people whose possessions are being talked about or described about. You can say possessive pronouns will show you the belongingness of the things, will show you the ownership of the thing. When there is something referring to belongingness or the ownership or the possession of the thing, then it refers to as a possessive pronoun. So the words mine, yours, his, hers, ours, and theirs, all these words are possessive pronouns. For example, this car is mine. So you ask a question to yourself, whose car it is? The answer will come to you that mine. Next example is this book is yours. So whose book it is? Yours book. So yours is the owner of the book. So that is why yours will be a possessive pronoun here. Similarly, in this example, this car is mine. Mine is the possessive pronoun. Coming to pronouns number and person. Now what it is talking about, let us see. Pronouns can be singular as well as plural. They can be both singular or plural. Now let us see the changes in it. In subject pronouns, for example, I, you, he, she, it, all refers to singular words. Whereas when we change them into plural forms, I becomes we, you becomes you, he, she, it becomes they. Whereas in objective pronouns, me, you, him, her, it, all these words are singular, but when we change into plural form, me becomes us, you becomes you, him, her, it becomes them. Coming to possessive pronouns, mine, yours, his, hers, mine is becoming ours, yours, his and hers will become theirs. So this is how the number changes according to the requirement of the words. Now there is a one thing to note, that you and yours can be used as either singular or plural. Now there is a conversation mentioned here. Let us read. Mother to son. Both are in singular. Mother is also one, son is also one. So let us see the conversation. You have been very naughty. Now here the word you is a pronoun and you is a singular word here. Okay, because only one son is there and that is acting as a singular form. Next is teacher to students. Again, teacher is singular, but students whom she is referring to is in plural form. That is why, have you finished this exercise? You is referring to all the students. That is why it is known as a plural form. Next is child to grandfather. Or are all these books yours? Yours is again singular. He is asking to his child only. That is why yours is acting as a singular word here. Whereas in the next conversation, that is ticket collected to passengers, please do not occupy seats that are not yours. Yours is a plural word because the ticket collector is referring to all the passengers in the bus. That is why the difference is here in all the sentences. So you have to be very careful while using them. Now classification of pronouns by person. There are three persons, that is first person, second person and third person. Now what is there is a picture here where you can see three persons. Okay, first person is wearing blue, second person is wearing orange and the third person is wearing red. Now how to differentiate between first person, second person and third person? Listen carefully. The first person refers to pronouns about the speaker. Okay, the first person refers to pronouns about the speaker. The second person refers to pronouns about the person being addressed. Okay, the second person refers to pronouns about the person being addressed. Whereas the third person refers to person or persons who are being talked about. Now, with the help of an example, let us make it more simpler. There you can see two people, the blue one and the orange one. So blue person is talking to the person wearing orange dress. So blue person is speaking, that is why he is the first person. And whom he is talking? He is talking to the second person who is wearing orange. So first person is the person wearing blue, second person is the person who he is addressing. Whereas the third person, the person wearing red, is the person about whom they both are talking. That they are talking about the person who is wearing red. That is why he is the third person here. So the examples, the words are I, me, mine. That is first person. Okay, whereas you and yours is the second person, and the third person is he, him, his, she, her, hers, it, or its. All these words come as third person here. Or you can say I is talking to you and we both are talking about him. So him is the third person, I is the first person whom I am talking, I is talking to you, that is why you is the second person, whereas third person is him, about whom we are talking about. So this is how we make difference between first person, second person and third person. This can also be changed into plural form. For example, first person we can see I, me and mine will change into we, us and ours respectively. You and yours will remain the same, whereas he, him, his will change into they, she and her will change into them, hers, it and its will change into theirs. This was all about the topic pronouns, which is all mentioned in your book. Read the chapter carefully, read all the topics carefully about it, and try to solve the exercises given in your textbook. Till then, everyone, thank you and bye bye. Take care.